go. All right. And see if we can get the chat going. Might take just a minute. So tonight we are doing bracelets and rings because it's still a little bit hard for me to reach up behind me. So make it a little bit easier there. Oh, why does Messenger want to act up? There we go. It's always something. It's which thing is going to act up tonight, not whether something's going to. Alright, links are shared. Let's see if I can... Okay, it's saying that it is live, so I guess we're going to go with that. It says it's live on YouTube. Alright, make sure you say hi when you come in so that I know that it is working. If you are on YouTube and you leave a comment and I'm not replying to it, please message me so that I can reconnect the YouTube chat, because I'm not entirely sure it's working. It says it is, but I can't ever tell until somebody comments. So, and we may not have anybody there tonight. Either way. Alright, so we have not necklaces, bracelets, and rings. I have to keep track of what I'm saying here. So we don't get a lot of chance to show these things, normally. I thought I'd pull them out tonight. It's a little bit easier for me, since I don't have to reach behind me to the mannequin. So we will do those tonight. Let's see. And I am going to... I'll just pull up YouTube just in case. Hello, Mom. And that way I can see if there are comments on there. Theoretically. There we go. So, that way if I miss anybody, I'll be able to see it over there. Okay, so we've got lots of bracelets, lots of rings. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to try to do our 30 and 30 tonight. Let's see if we can get 30 bracelets and rings done in 30 minutes. Alright, get my numbers straight here. There we go. Our first one is a stretchy bracelet. This one has little medallions. You can see they have like a scroll pattern, maybe a vine, depends on how you want to look at it. This is in blue. On my screen, it looks more blue than it is. This is a teal blue. It has a little bit of green in it. So not quite sure what it's showing on your screen, but I know on mine, it does show it being a little bit more blue than it actually is. So stretches in between each one of those medallions. We have the 2 beads as spacers in there. We just have one of these. This is called Flirty Finery in blue. And it is number 101 tonight. Number 102. 102 is a bangle bracelet. This is called Tread Lightly in silver. Hello, Kim. You can see it has the reptile, I guess it's supposed to be snakeskin, the snakeskin pattern in it. So this is all one big piece, one bangle. It's about an inch wide. So, not like this, like my thicker watch band. Just have one of these as well. This is Tread Lightly in silver. It is number 102. See if I can get that over there. Ouch. How's everybody's day been? Busy? Slow? Mine's been kind of slow today, but that's okay because I wasn't feeling that great today. So A slow day is perfect for me. Alright, next. This one has a hinge. No, that one's not the hinged one. I'm gonna find the hinged one. Hang on. Let's do the spangled one and then I can find the hinge one. Long and cold. Okay, so it's supposed to get colder here tomorrow. So you probably got ahead of us. You're probably a day ahead of us. I know I used to work with a lady that was in Louisiana when we worked at home, and she would always get like the rain and stuff a day before we would. So she'd tell me when it was raining, and I would know that the next day we were going to get rain. Alright, this is also in the bangle style. I have another hinged one that's similar to this, but I don't see it up here. Tactile Thrill in silver. So you can see it has the two pieces. They don't actually cross over, they just come to the center in here, and it's wrapped in wire. It is that way on both sides. And then this is what the other sides look like. So it is an oval. It's not a circle. So to fit your wrist a little bit better. I do have two of these. This one is Tactile Thrill in silver. It is number 103. Let's see if I can get that on there. Some of these cooperate a little bit better than others. Mine was slow too, and I kind of liked it that way. Alright, also have two of this one. This is a hinged bracelet. See, it opens on the side. This is called Expert Elegance in gold. So we have the white rhinestones. There's a big white round solitaire there. Small ones all the way around the outside of it. Solitaire is also here. You can see the little swirls of white rhinestones in between. So this is what that looks like. Hello, Rosie. Opens on the side, so you've got your hinge on the other side. Again, we have two of these. This is Expert Elegance in gold, and it is number 104. Two of those available. I know the girls asked me today about winners from the show, and we have not been doing that because everybody's kind of been busy this summer. So there have not been as many people on. So as soon as we start getting, everybody starts coming back, we'll start doing that again so that we can have free piece winners. Alright, next up is a stretchy bracelet. This is Garden Rendezvous in silver. So we have little silver filigree pieces. They're in a marquee shape, and then also marquee shaped gray beads. So kind of a medium gray. It's not a dark gray, but it's also not light. It is stretchy. I just have one of these. Garden Rendezvous in silver is number 105. Let's see what I've got in my ring container today. I have some nice rings. I don't look through them that often because I have certain people who like them. Let's see. What do I have? So I always have to look. Alright, let's try one of these. We'll do one in purple. This one is one daisy at a time. I do just have one of them. This is the narrow band stretch ring. So they fit sizes 6 through 10. You can see they have the dark purple rhinestones in it. In my light, they look just a tiny bit plum if you can actually get the light shining in them. Have that daisy in the center. So this is going to fit your smaller fingers a little bit better. The narrow bands fit a little bit better on the small fingers. This is going to be number 106. One daisy at a time in purple, and we just have one of them. Now I can wear the wide stretchy bands on my fingers, but the narrow ones do fit just a little tiny bit better because my fingers aren't that big. So most of the stretchy ones take up most of the room up to my knuckle. Let's see. We also have this one. This is Tiger's Eye. I love the Tiger's Eye stone. This is called Artisanal Apothecary. It is in brown, so we have a marquee shaped Tiger's Eye stone in the center, surrounded by looks like 4 rows of the dot motif. This is the wider stretchy band, and that does help provide stability for the larger front. This is the size. So you can see it's going to go up to my knuckle. Artisanal Apothecary in brown, we just have one of. It is number 107. And we have in filigree, this is Curled Crown in gold. So very pretty filigree. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. So it looks like some little hearts in there and some scroll work. This does have the wider stretchy back to help balance it. This is the size. So we just have one of these. Curled Crown in gold is number 108. I am going to be gone on Tuesday and Wednesday this week, just so you know. So if we don't have everything done tomorrow for your order, then it will be waiting until I get home on Wednesday evening. Alright, Wonderfully Wanderer. This is one of the sliding knot ones, so you can slide it to tighten it up or loosen it. Let's see if I can get it to spread out. There we go. Okay, so we have some leather. We have some twine, we have some crackle stones with the silver beads, and then we have some wooden beads. So this is all in one bracelet. So it's your own little stack, already stacked here. And then, like I told you, the sliding knot, so you can pull it apart or you can pull it tight, depending on what size you need it. You can see it goes really down quite small and also gets quite big. So this has a lot of room for adjustment for those that may need it. I do just have one of these. Wonderfully Wanderer in blue is number 109. Looks like we're also supposed to get some more rain tonight. I don't think we really needed more, but supposed to get some more. A stack of pink stretchy bracelets. These are very, very pale pink. A stack of 4. There we go. These two are crossed over each other. It's always something. There we go. So one with the light pink beads all the way around. 108 for you, Rosie. Okay. Trying to get the camera to focus here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so you can see these are semi-transparent and then transparent. These are the very pale pink, and then this one has those 2 types of beads, but also the silver one. This one has just the transparent beads and the silver, and then this one has mostly silver beads, and you can see just 1 or 2 of those crystal type beads all the way around. So this one is Ringing Endorsement in pink. All of these are stretchy, and they are separate, so you don't have to wear them all together. Number 110. Just have one of those. I guess I forgot to tell you that. Alright, let's see what else I've got in my boxes. Here's another purple flower. And yet it looks totally different. Narrow stretchy band on this one as well. This is Efflorescent Envy in purple. I do actually have 2 of these. So those purple petals are about the color of grape candy. And then we have a white rhinestone center, white rhinestones outlining the whole outside. That very narrow stretchy band. I love wearing the stretchy bands because they expand with my fingers. Efflorescent Envy in purple. We have 2 of these. And it is number 111. I know after my surgery, that was really important. I couldn't wear my wedding rings for a few days because they give you IV fluids when you're having that procedure done, and it makes everything swell. So I couldn't wear my rings for several days. All right, next up, this is a cuff bracelet, and I actually haven't even taken it out of the package yet. I'm going to take it out of the package. This is called Strategic Sparkle in Multi. This is an oil spill. So, kind of get that tag out of the way. There we go, oil spill stones. So they have like that black base and then the multicolors on top of it. Hematite rhinestones around the outside of the centerpiece. This is what the rest of the bracelet looks like. So again, it is a cuff. So this is Strategic Sparkle in Multi. I do just have one of these. It is number 112. I'm taking that out of the package for you. It had to be done, right? Alright, next up we have Endearing Ending in silver, and this is my last one of these. I thought we were sold out, and I found one more. So sometimes it happens. This time it did. Endearing Ending. This is 3 strands. It is in silver. I'm trying to get the strands to separate. So larger links on this strand. Then we have the small beaded chain, and then this chain is all little hearts with bead spacers. Let's see if I can turn it like this so you can see it better. There we go. So those are the 3 strands. This is all one bracelet. You can't separate the strands, so you do have to wear it like that. It is an adjustable clasp. So it has that lobster clasp with the extension. You can see the beaded chain has one big heart on it. So this one is Endearing Ending in silver. It is number 113. Just have one of those left. All right, let's see what else we've got in our box. I've got butterflies. I actually have this one in copper too. This is called Fluttering Flashback in white. Let me pull out the copper one. Let's just show them both at the same time. It's easier. So you might like the darker metal. And I have 2 of each of them. So there we go. Butterflies in either silver with white or the copper with white. You see how you can see the details a little bit better on the copper because of the dark metal with the light. These do have the wider stretchy backs. This is going to be the size. I have one of these. I think mine's copper. So this is Fluttering Flashback in either white or copper. So you'll have to tell me which one you prefer. It will be number 114. Right now it's fall time. I prefer the darker metals for fall because they tend to be a little bit more brown, and of course that's what I'm wearing for fall. Wear a lot of brown colors and orangey colors, so the copper goes very nicely with fall. Alright, next we have, and we are halfway done, and I gotta speed up just a little bit or we're not gonna make it 30 minutes. This one is stretchy. It is called Scintillating Snowflakes in white. It is about snowflake time. Saw Western North Carolina might get flurries already. We're not getting any, but Western North Carolina might. So we have rhinestone snowflakes with silver spacer beads in between. This is a stretchy bracelet. I do have 2 of them. So this is Scintillating Snowflakes in white, and it is number, I got my cards apart, 115. 115. And however I did it, I pulled something wrong. Whew. Some days are better than others. Alright, here's another pink one. I have 2 of these. This is called Prairie Musical in pink. It is a hinged bracelet. So we have flowers in silver, and then the bright pink, this is like a hot pink, rhinestone with them. It hinges on the side, which is where I like it to hinge the best. This one's called Prairie Musical in pink. We have 2 of them. It is number 116. number 117. We have pink rhinestones again, but they are the light pink rhinestones. Inside silver hearts. This is called Unbreakable Hearts in pink. I do just have one of them. This is the adjustable clasp type, so we have that lobster clasp and we have the extension. So Unbreakable Hearts in pink. This is that very light pink, is number 117. Just one of those. Did anybody do anything fun this weekend? I didn't get to do much of anything fun. I rested mostly. I guess that is my fun at this point, right? I needed it, so I guess that counts. Alright, Oceania Oasis. Why do they have to make these hard to say? Oceania Oasis in brown. Basically translates to lots of wooden beads. Alright, so this is unique because on one side we have the larger beads. On the other side we have 4 strands of the smaller beads. They are in varying colors of wood. Good for fall. This is a stretchy one. So it's going to expand to fit your wrist. We have Oceania Oasis in brown. I am not saying that again. Just one of these, number 118. Got your flu and COVID shot Friday. Well, I said something fun. That doesn't sound like fun, Kim. You crashed yesterday. That's usually what happens after those shots. I don't know. I have very mixed feelings about the flu shots. COVID shots were fine, and we didn't get sick with those, but we stopped having flu shots probably about 12 years ago because every year when my kids got flu shots, they would get sick. In fact, the last time we did it, my older son got flu A and flu B at the same time, right after his flu shot. And since we've stopped having the flu shots, we haven't gotten sick. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is there. But anyway, it is, we have been much healthier since we have stopped getting the flu shot. So I guess we just don't react well to them. Not saying they don't have any benefit, but for us, they just weren't a good choice. Elemental Exploration in blue. So this is that crackle stone in turquoise blue. Dot motif around the outside. They're kind of shaped like eggs. I'm not going to say teardrops because they don't have the pointy tip on them. This is the adjustable clasp, so we have the lobster clasp with the extension. Do just have one of these, so it is number 119. But I did notice that after we get the flu shot, it seemed like we were tired the next day. Alright, Industrial Influencer in rose gold. This is a stretchy one. So this is all little discs, and they are slightly curved, so they're going to kind of curve around your arm. They overlap each other. I just have one of these left. Industrial Influencer in rose gold is number 120. Let me see if I can fix my chair so that it quits popping back on it. My husband had this chair before, and he likes to tip back in it, and the little thing that holds it from tipping back is not as strong as it used to be, so it likes to pop back on me. Alright, a cuff bracelet. This is called Rosy Repose, and this is in antiqued brass, so that's the dark brass. It is open on the back. These are nice and flexible, so you actually could stretch this or squeeze it shut a little bit if you needed it just a slightly different size. I just don't recommend doing it too many times because you will weaken the middle over time. So like, get it the color, the size you need it, and then just leave it there. This is Rosy Repose in brass, and it is number 121. My nose tickles. These allergies have been crazy this year. I keep hoping that it's going to freeze so that all these weeds and stuff will die. And it's just not happening yet. Maybe we'll get lucky. It hasn't frozen hard enough anyway. They said we've had freeze warnings. I don't know if it actually has frozen, but the weeds are still alive, let me tell you. Reflective Retardando in white. And this actually is white, but it has a little bit of iridescence overlaying that white, the clear beads. This is a stretchy bracelet. So when you look at these beads really close, they are clear, but then they have a little iridescence on them, and it's really hard to show on the camera, but it is there. Silver spacers. We just have one of these. This is number 122. Let's see what else we've got in here. We have, let's see, we did a purple one. We did 2 purple ones. Let's do something different. Let's see what we've got. Oh, this is a cute one. In antique copper. I have 3 of these. This is called Southern Soulmate in copper. I actually have one of these too. So we have hearts, a little dot motif as well. This has the wider stretchy back. So this is the size. So Southern Soulmate in copper is number 123. And we have 3 of those. This one is one that I use sometimes when my wedding ring doesn't fit. What did I just do with it? Maybe it was in the other container. So I just saw it and I was going to take it out. And then I didn't. There we go. Yep. When my wedding ring doesn't fit, this is a nice band type ring. And it does have the narrow stretchy band. Hi, Becky. We're doing bracelets and rings tonight. This is called billowy bands. So let's let it focus here a little bit. Has like a little leaf pattern on it. Is it gonna focus? It hates me. This camera is not wanting to cooperate tonight. There we go. So a little leaf pattern around it, and then the narrow stretchy band. There we go, that's better. This is the size. And you can see why I'd use this for a wedding ring when mine don't fit. It's a nice band. I do have just one of these left. It is number 124. We're getting there. Number 125. This is a stretchy bracelet in pearl. This is called Timelessly Tea Party in white. So we have those creamy white pearly beads, and then we have these crystal type beads mixed in. You can see our spacers have rhinestones all along the bar. The whole back of the bracelet is double rows of the pearls. So just one of these. This is Timelessly Tea Party in white, and it is number 125. How's your weather up there, Becky? I haven't seen, I think you guys are cold, right? Are you getting any snow yet? Alright, this one I have 2 of. This is called Harmonious Headliner in white. It is marbled, so white marble with the black swirls in it, or dark gray swirls, however you want to say it. Dot motif around the outside. We have the stretchy band. So I do have 2 of these. This is Harmonious Headliner in white. It is number 126 tonight. Hopefully by next week, stretching won't be as painful. Number 127, we have, I'm going to call this a light slate blue. This is Tonal Takeover in blue. So you can see it's that light blue, but it's the grayish blue, like you would get in slate blue. It's just a lighter color. So we have a combination of transparent beads, I guess semi-transparent beads on here. They don't really have the swirls in them, they're just semi-transparent, completely transparent, opaque, and then the silver, and silver one back here. Has a nice etched pattern on it. This is a stretchy bracelet. So you can stretch like this. Tonal Takeover in blue I have 2 of. This one is number 127. Blustery and cold, but it was sunny. Okay. You're in the teens overnight? Okay. So we are cooling down, but we're not cooling down quite that much. It hasn't been too bad here yet. So we're thankful for that. Sunset Fusion in blue. This is a set of bangle bracelets. 2 of them are silver and they are textured. Our third one has, again, the light slate blue, squares set on point along with rhinestones, and that pattern repeats around the outside. So this is 3 separate bracelets. You can mix and match with others. This one is number 128, and I do just have 1 set of those as well. $129. We have Adoringly Admirable in white. Let me see which way these hearts are going to hang. I guess they're going to hang this way. We'll see. Okay, so this is white pearly beads with silver. So we have little silver hearts, little silver silver framed rhinestones. We have the little crystal type beads. Have some little silver beads as well. So this is a stretchy one. Maybe you can see it just a little bit better like this. Turn it around this side. No matter what I do, then one of them is going to hang wrong. Alright, so this is Adoringly Admirable. It is in white. It is number 129. And last but not least, and I'm 1 minute over, this one is a leather bracelet. Has 2 snap closures on the back, so you can choose what size you want to have it. So you can fasten it on the closer ones if you need it smaller, further ones out if you need it a little bit bigger. This one has, I don't remember what this shape is called, but it has marbled acrylic on the front of it, and then this silvery gray leather all the way around the outside. I do just have one of these. This one is called Geo Glamper, and it is in silver. It is number 130. Alright, so those are all the pieces for tonight. If you missed any of the show, you are welcome to go back and watch the rest of it and claim if you see something you like. Invoices will go out tomorrow. We will not have a show on Friday, but we will have one on Sunday, so a week from today. We'll see you back here, and of course, I will let you know in the group when it is time for us to have the show. I try to give you like a half an hour warning or so that if you're doing something, you can wrap it up and be able to be here with us. If you can't, that's okay. Replays are always up after the show is over so that you can rewatch. Alright, hopefully you guys have a great week. I get to go tomorrow and have an iron infusion, so hopefully I feel a little bit better. So that's always fun. It's going to take like 5 hours, so I get to sit there and just be bored for 5 hours. Not a whole lot else going on this week. So we will see you back on Sunday. I do have new pieces coming in this week, so on Sunday we will see those new pieces along with some one-and-dones. So thank you for all coming tonight. I appreciate it, so I didn't have to talk to myself.